November 9, Kilo Delta Bravo, November 9, Kilo Delta Bravo, and the name here is Eric, Echo Romeo India Charlie, and we're located up I-65 from you here in Indianapolis, over.
Roger, Eric, up in Indy, and what radio are you running today, Eric?
I have an ICOM 7300, just from the standard into an inset half wave. Probably the day I had to drop the map down, so it's probably no more than 15 feet of it.
Roger, Eric, I was just tuning around there trying to find a better path. If you would, why don't you give me 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us.
Okay, very good. Like I said, it's an inset half wave for 80 meters. Inset half wave, no more than 15 feet above the ground today because of the winds we're getting up here. I had to drop it down. Didn't want to risk breaking a mast or something there. Just on some carbon fiber mast here in the backyard with no trees hanging on. So that's what we're running for an antenna. It seems to be doing okay. And over.
Yes, sir, Eric. I'm copying you best on my local antenna. I've been around the horn there, and we run 4 internet SDR receivers, but you're hottest on my local antenna. If you would be interested in a setup procedure, it starts with you double checking to be sure you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandpass mode. And if you're not sure, just make a note to check that at your convenience there. We want to be at that transmitter to be in the best that it can be, and that would be in the 100 to 2900 bandpass mode. Roger?
QSL. I'm looking at it right now. I'm in that menu, and I'm definitely in the wide 100 to 2900. The compression's at +3, and bass set at 0, and treble at +3. Over.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's move to your ALC with the mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio and stretch it out, audio, and use your voice like a signal generator, I want you to adjust your mic gain until your ALC reading is 2/3. So that's transmit with mic gain in hand and adjust your ALC for 2/3 reading. Roger?
QSL, here we go. Audio. Okay, yeah, we're just a little over half there, over.
All right, maybe say it again, and not quite stress that hard. What we're saying is don't stress it, just say it like you would say a normal word in QSO, Roger?
Oh, okay, audio. It's hanging about halfway up on the ALC, over.
Roger. We want 2/3, and you can set that real easy by that word. Just stretch that audio out and then adjust it for 2/3. Roger?
Okay, QSL, audio. Okay, there we go, about 2/3, over.
Yes, sir, looking good. Now, why don't you tell me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system so I can hear your audio.
Okay, like I said, just have the one antenna, the end-fed half wave. 8010 and the end-fed half wave here on the side of the house, goes into the backyard and bends into an L across the back fence up about, right now it's about 15 feet, over.
Alrighty, and Eric, what's your EQ pattern at the moment, your tone controls? What are those settings?
I have the bass set at 0 here on the 7300 and the treble at +3.
Alrighty, try advancing your bass to a +2. You're a little shallow on the bottom end, and maybe we can give you a little more form and basic audio curve. So +2 clicks additional bass EQ. Roger, Roger?
Okay, we're on +2 right now. +2 right now, over.
Looking good there. And I would go one more click plus on your treble to a 4 +4 clicks on treble EQ. Roger?
Alrighty, there's a +4 treble right there, over.
Yes, sir. I think that's just beautiful. And so why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me the thing you like best about your 7300.
I have to say the receiver on the 7300 is outstanding. and especially in a high noise environment, especially with power lines all over the place, I can dial it in pretty good, and you know, you can really hear people out in the mud most of the time. So that's it. It's just a grand receiver. Over.
Yes, sir. I agree. I have one standing by. I'm going to be. I use it every once in a while, but not every day. Roger, Roger.
Oh, QSL. I did want to make a comment, Jim. I'm fascinated by the super outbreak of 1974, the tornado outbreak. I'm a weather geek, I guess, so to speak, and I listened to your special that you had from the HAS back years ago about your focus coverage that day, and I thought that was just awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We had some tremendous people on the air at the time, and I had a very astute general manager, Hugh Barr, who authorized the consistent recording, air check recording, for 2 days actually, and then we got all those tapes and just had a rough script. A lot of it was rough script, and some of it was scripted pretty heavy. But we just put it together and really had a ball with it, Roger.
Well, I'll tell you, it was outstanding. It was just like it was sitting there listening to it half live. It was pretty good. I was pretty young back then and don't remember that day very well, but it's really, with that, the Xenia and Ohio and the Indiana here, a very, very interesting day. Over.
Yes, sir. I found the most interesting part was when the tornado actually went right over the Weather Bureau, and they had to bail out.
Yeah, no, that's one you don't hear every day. Yeah. When I did Skywarn up here, they actually have a break room that's a reinforced safe room that they run into, and we've had to do that a couple of times.
Yes, sir. I'm starting to lose you a little bit there. I could probably find you on another SDR. I've been using my local antenna. Come back and talk to me just for a second. Let me see if I can find a hotter SDR, Roger.
Okay. Very good there. Like I said, I appreciate that. And interesting from back then. As I say, radio was radio, too. So, KC9VKV from N9KDB. Thank you.
Roger. Eric, it sounds like you might be able to help in our setup procedure, if you would. Your audio increased dramatically there. Our setup, again, we start with that premise of being in the wide mode, 100 to 2900, and then your compression on at a 3. It's a token amount, something you'll never hear on the air, but it helps us make our 3 dB dynamic range at the end. So compression on at a 3, and once we do that, then we move to our ALC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word audio, stretch out that audio, use it as a signal generator, and adjust your ALC until it's reading 2/3 by way of a mic gain control. Roger?
Okay, let's look here again. Actually, the ALC is hitting towards the limit here, so I better back off the mic gain a little bit. Audio, yeah, that's better. Yeah, we're all good here now, Jim. I appreciate that. Help me set the cam mic. As before, when I talked to you a couple of years ago, we did the Heil mic, but I haven't got that set back up yet.
Yes, sir. So you're on the stock 7300 hand mic?
That's affirmative.
Roger, and I guess we've gone through the best way to use that mic is pull it to the corner of your lips and actually touch the corner of your lips and talk across it. That will minimize mouth noise, Roger.
Okay, let's try it this way. How's that? Over.
Yes. Just beautiful there, Roger.
Okay, let me, actually the ALC went up when I did that, so I'm throttling it back here. Here we go. Yeah, we're about 2/3 right there. Over.
Yes, sir. Nice and full. And like I say, we are recording now. So if you want to hear your radio, if you go to YouTube and do the call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and we'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Oh, Roger, QSO. I appreciate that, Jim. And let you go. Got to get running myself. I got some stuff to do, but I do appreciate the help with the setup, and I'll tell you what, it's going to help me greatly on the air later. I appreciate it. Over.
Yes, sir. Just beautiful. Get the Gorilla Tape out and tape her down, sir. And thanks for the thoughts on the HAS Tornado show. Appreciate that. It's one of our best shows. We get about 21,000 hits on that, I think. Somewhere up there. Anyway, yeah, and we have a lot of other stuff. Come to think of it, about our main page, Jim's Radio Story. We have 2,600 shows on that. Mother always said to be sure and get the master, and so in most cases we were able to get the master on a lot of productions that we did. We have a lot of full-length music concerts and stuff. And gosh, as I look at it now, I see my ALC. I'm sorry, I'm working on my gosh, that's interesting. I am looking at my Milford SDR. It has a wrong frequency, but it won't shift off. All right, so let me get the right frequency. And I got to remember what the right frequency is, because it's different today. 7185. I think that's right. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Milford check 1 2 3 4 5.
Check 1 2 3 4 5.
Yay! All right, Milford's back amongst us. 73, Eric. Have yourself a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and if you get a chance, join us next Friday. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. We are recording now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.